Studying the distant past. We are all interested in people, but certain people, called anthropologists, have made a science out of studying people. Anthropology is the study of how human beings behave, how they act together, where they came from, and what makes one group of people different from another. In this section, we will look at the work of a particular group of anthropologists, known as archaeologists. Archaeologists study human life in the past by examining the things that people left behind. Study of early humans. Learning about early humans is not easy. Until about 5,000 years ago, people had no way to write things down. To study prehistory, or the time before written records, archaeologists look for the places where people may have lived. Hunting for fossils. To learn about the earliest humans, archaeologists depend mainly on fossils. Fossils are hardened remains or imprints of living things that existed long ago. These remains may include plants, feathers, bones, and even footprints that are millions of years old. Fossils form in several ways. For example, after a living thing dies, it may quickly become covered by sand or mud. Once covered, the soft parts of the plant or animal rot away. The harder parts, such as bones, teeth, or woody stems, last much longer. Over many years, minerals from the soil slowly replace this once living material. What remains is a rock-like copy of the original. Fossilized bones of early humans are rare. A complete fossil skeleton is even rarer. Fossil hunters usually find a bone here or a tooth there. Still, studying a tooth can show what kind of food early people ate. Bones tell us about the size and structure of an early human's body. Dating ancient remains. Archaeologists use several methods for determining the ages of fossils and other prehistoric objects. In this work, they get valuable information from geologists, scientists who study the physical materials of Earth itself, such as soil and rocks. One dating method is to compare objects found in similar layers of rock or soil. Objects found in lower layers are generally older than those found in upper layers. Archaeologists may also compare an object with a similar fossil or artifact whose age is already known. Radioactive dating is another method for determining the age of very old objects. Both living things and rocks contain radioactive elements that decay or break down over time. By measuring the amount of radioactive material left, scientists can tell when an object was formed. In recent years, scientists have developed other methods to study fossils. They use DNA to compare human remains from the past with people living today. Genetic evidence has uncovered new information about how people changed and how they moved from place to place. Searching for artifacts. The earliest humans lived millions of years ago. To study prehistoric people who lived more recently, archaeologists look for old settlements, such as villages or campsites. Such sites often lie buried beneath layers of dirt. Archaeologists must carefully excavate or uncover these sites to learn about the people who once lived there. As archaeologists dig up a site, they look for artifacts such as tools, pottery, or weapons. Artifacts are objects made and used by humans. They then try to identify patterns, examining what artifacts are found together in the same spot. Artifacts found in an ancient campsite can help archaeologists understand how the people who once camped there hunted for food or what they ate. Some questions, however, are difficult to answer by studying artifacts. For example, archaeologists excavating old campsites have found animal bones carved with strange designs. Archaeologists can identify the animals from which the bones came and describe the tools used to carve the designs. But they cannot explain why people created these fascinating artifacts. Reading check. What types of objects do archaeologists study to learn about the past? The hunt for early humans. Where did people first appear on Earth?